Hello once again. So in this video, we will be discussing about the CSS backgrounds. So there are lots of types, ways to set a background, pwede sad color, pwede images. Okay? And there are a lot of attributes, features when it comes to background. So CSS background properties are used to add background effects for elements. So the background color is the CSS attribute to add background to our body, to the div, no, or to any, even to paragraph. You can add a background using this CSS attribute. So to add a background color, use this CSS attribute. So I have a lot of examples for this. So I don't think it is in need to uh, to be exampulan pagid lagar na to, no. So ingani siya, ano, background color, ano na siya. You can specify the colors and color name rather, and then the hexadecimal, okay, and then the opacity. So this is new to us. So ang opacity specifies the opacity transparency of an element. So it take value from 0 to 1.0. So the same siya sa our previous video, the alpha. Pwede siya ang opacity declare nimo. Kaya nani, ano mo ning alpha. Kung wala ning opacity, let's check the output without opacity, ha. So we have the background, this one, the tomato. So with the opacity, declare ka og 0.3. And the transparency niya, so na transparent siya gamay, no. So ipindi na siya sa inyo ang value ng inabutang. The 1 is the darkest, while the 0 is the 0.1 is the lightest. So transparency using RGBA, using alpha, muna yung discuss na to last call in colors last video ani. Okay, and then the background image, we can also add image as a background to our HTML by the use of background image property. No, it specifies an image to use as a background of an element. By default, the image is repeated, so it covers the entire element. So let's say, for example, we will add an image background to the body background image, itatag image ani, so metsada gamito na ni, may siguro kuan house 1. URL, no, the image. So since we are in HTML, so we need to backward one and then get inside to the images folder. Okay, gawas ta isa, so lin sa images ng folder, and then house 1 dot jpg siguro to. Yes, jpg. Okay, so again, itself, the background, it repeats. So wala siya to add a background. This example is a bad combination of text and a background image. This text is hardly readable. Okay, so the same as what we did, no, ang text dili siya mabasa. Bad example siya. Again, pwede siya mag-add og image in P, no, like that only, background image, using the, of course, the background image. And then the background repeat. So ang background repeat, so nakita ninyo ang background nag-repeat siya no by default. So to remove that repeat, you need to put the background repeat. Background repeat. No repeat. Save. No repeat. Hmm. Ano man eh gawa. Ay, wala mga ano din eh. Nara. So nawala na ang repetition of images. So let's say for example, pod you are applying a gradient effect. Let's say for example, you have a gradient nga kung ano. Ang imong gusto ipa-repeat is horizontal lang. You can also have background repeat, pwede rin ka repeat X. Kaya X man ang ana, horizontal, and then Y ang vertical. Pwede rin ka ana. But of course, kinanglan ang imuhang din is gradient. Very small, thin, no? Nga naka-gradient results lang siya. So you can do that also in background as a background repeat. Background position, you can for example, you have a small one image, no? Gamay lang siya. But you need to put on the right position. You can use the background position. Asa ni mo siya butang right top. Muna siya ang right niya, yung X, and the top is the Y. Kung imo ning left run, so na change siya. Okay? Right 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 top. So ang first nga parameter is the X niya, right, and then top. Okay? Background as attachment. Ang background attachment specifies whether the background image should scroll or be fixed with not scroll with the rest of the page. So, ang background attachment, ang position man ang repeat is kuan, the repetition of the image, and the background is hindi din siya magbase is ano example ba? Kani. So, ang background attachment niya scroll. Kung may gag-scroll, di ba pag scroll na ko ang image is background is no, nawala siya no. Ang fix nasa fix nara. Makita nimo ang fix pag scroll na ko ang image nagpabilin as ang background. So mo po na siyang background attachment fix. Okay, sa background na niya ha. So wala naman siguro. So ingana siya. That's all about the background, no? And then we have also the shorthand, ang pinaka-shortcut sa tanan. Gusto niyo ilinya tanan, di na ka gusto mag-specify og background repeat, background position, wala po tayo shorthand niya. With all these statement or lines, how you can simply put this in one line in this order, no? Of course, the background color at ano dalawang result. Of course, the background color ni siya, and then the image, and then the repetition niya, and then the position. Ano, background, ilisan niya tomato lugar. So, mana siya na, ilisan na siya yung background. And then right top, no? Position niya. Right bottom. Bottom. Hindi na bottom. Top man. So, nga na. Okay? Nag-over, kuan to siya, over ito ni. Over yung size mo nang nagbalik siya sa taas. And then, muna siya, no? Ang background shorthand, simply the word background, and then do this sequence, and then the margin right lang siya. Okay, so I think that's all for the background. If you have any question, please don't hesitate to contact me. Bye bye.